Welcome back to the Cozy Show, and we're back.
We're back here.
You got your host, Chris Mariscal, my co-host.
Hi, Marnellis.
How y'all doing out there? How you doing out there? How you doing? Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, it's right here. I think we need a stylist. You were asking if we need makeup.
We're getting to the point where our hair is getting a little crazy, where maybe we need some professional help.
Yeah.
So we're not looking kind of like...
Dude, it'd be sick to have like a stylist, you know?
Yeah.
And like new looks, and whenever we want to do like a little gag of like, or little bit for certain costumes, you know, are necessary.
Oh, they can really help us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think you could sit in a makeup chair for like an hour though, or two?
I think it'd fucking
Not
drive me crazy.
That, but in certain movies, they're like, they have to get all that makeup stuff, like Jim Carrey in the.
I think I could, but I would hate it. In The Grinch.
Yeah. You know, he learned like I think like torture technique, like to withstand torture.
Like breathing methods or something to like
probably like calm his mind.
Be able to not freak out.
Yeah, because I think at first it was like 4 to 6 hours to
Jesus
apply the makeup,
Christ.
but then they got like better and better. You know.
I think what like I get really like easily like stop or do this or do this differently when people are like fucking with my body like that and skin. I think I got like that because my mom, when I was growing up, like if I had a pimple and she knew about it, she was gonna fucking like she would hold me down and be like, let me fucking pop it, you know?
Yeah.
And it would hurt so bad. And I feel like when she would pop my pimples, she would like squeeze them just light enough to where they wouldn't fucking pop. And I would get so annoyed because I'm like, just squeeze it hard as fuck one time. And I swear to God, it's going to like explode. But she'd be like, I don't want to hurt you. And I'm like, well, you're fucking hurting me more because I'm getting like 10 trials of you squeezing it not hard enough. You
my
know?
sister was like the opposite. Izzy,
Yeah.
she'd see it. We're a little high on there. Yeah, my sister would see the the pimple, and she'd just do one really deep one.
That's
and
good.
I swear I was getting tortured. I was just like,
Dude, it hurts so
like
bad on the
especially
shoulder.
Younger, dude, the back. The back is bad, dude.
I got one on the back of my neck / shoulder, and it's still like a bump. You want to feel it? Okay, so feel exactly where my pointer finger is. Just kind of run your finger.
You dropped your pointer finger, so how the fuck?
Just kind of, you'll feel it. Yeah, you feel that?
Ew.
Dude, it's not. Oh, you just fucked me probably for the next day.
Why?
Dude, because I think I get these things, and I think they might not be pimples. I think they might be cysts.
Because that was reoccurring and like.
What is a cyst? Exactly.
Dude, well, I was thinking that right now because you know that one I said, it used to be here on my right cheek. No, it was like a pimple that I kept popping like for days and weeks.
Oh, and it just keep coming.
Today it was a lot again.
Oh, I have one on my butt.
Oh.
Dude, it's on the side of my butt cheek.
Yeah.
And one time it was so fucking bad, and it like bursted and just blew for like 10 minutes straight.
Sorry.
And now every like 3 months I'll remember, and I'm like, oh, let me check it. And every time it pops, and it's so good, like really thick, like white, like
smells.
Yeah, it smells. I always smell it.
It's so
I
bad.
always smell it. I've been smelling my sneezes lately. It's so gross. I hate when I smell my sneezes.
That's rare for me,
It's
but
just
when
like,
it happens,
that's what
it's
my
like
mouth
gross.
smells like. You
Yeah.
know? It's not
What's
good.
your technique for when you pop a pimple and it gets on the mirror?
On the mirror? I just take a fucking piece of toilet paper and try to wipe it off, but then it always smears and it gets worse. You just gotta clean your mirror at that point, you know?
Yeah, lately what's been working is I'll wet a little bit of piece of toilet paper, and like you just have to be like gentle with it, you know?
And it comes off?
And without making too much of a smudge. Like it makes a little bit, you know, it's no Windex, but it's like enough where it's like I could be lazy and I don't have to get the Windex bottle.
Is it like a turn off when you see people post like mirror selfies on Instagram and you could see just hella fucking dots all over the mirror?
Yeah, I saw that recently where someone posted and the mirror was a little dirty. You know, not to be judgy because
I saw that too, and I think we're thinking of the same one.
Wait, fuck, I don't remember who it was. So when you tell me,
should I bleep it? Oh fuck, I never started my timer.
You did?
It's all right.
Oh.
I'll figure it out.
Who was it?
Okay.
I think so.
It had to be.
I think
it
so.
had to be because I saw it and I paused. I held the story for a second. I was like looking at the mirror and I was like,
yeah,
not a great
It was recent,
look,
like 2 days ago or something.
Yeah.
But like I remember, I don't know. I get pretty insecure about my I won't post mirror
We've seen
stuff.
my bathroom, so.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. Chris's bathroom. I was telling him his sink is yellow. It's not only yellow, like near where the drain is. It's like textured yellow, like it's like growing.
I think it's mold.
Okay.
I think it's mold.
And then in his toilet, every single streak where the water goes down has like a leftover blackness to all the streaks. So it's just a black ring around all of it. And then in his bathtub, is red. Like he just like dumped Kool-Aid in there, and then the shower curtain's hella red. That's like a clear shower
I
curtain.
think it's also mold. I think all 3 of those things are mold.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That can't be healthy, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
To be inhaling on the regular.
Yeah.
Especially my hot ass showers I take, that's getting fumed up.
And
through
Lindsay
the
never says
steam.
anything, huh?
No, well, I don't want to put her on blast here, but I don't think she's. It's nice because I think we're equal in messiness.
Yeah, and unhygienicness.
Like her room is often a mess, just like mine is, with piles of clothes here and there.
How'd you know? You've never been over.
That is a good point. She told both of her parents about me though. She told her dad about me recently.
Ooh.
And he was super like hyped and happy. And then I guess he was like really stoned when she told him, so it was like perfect timing. But he was just like, it's about time, It's,
Yeah.
I'm
she's
happy.
She's like, so what? Are you a virgin, or did you lose your virginity? Because she says it, so she like just hella like doesn't tell him shit about that.
Yeah,
stuff,
because she just doesn't want him to. I don't know if this is too much information, but I'll ask her. But
yeah.
She just doesn't want him to know that she's
I mean, that makes sense. It's like I don't talk
out
to
here
my dad
doing
about
stuff.
sex.
Exactly, right? Or your mom.
Yeah, not really.
So, and then I met her mom recently too, which is cool.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It was smooth. I mean, she's deaf, so that was like
Yeah.
interesting because I don't think I've ever like been around a deaf person before. But
Did you just start speaking louder instinctively?
no, I kind of like mentally prepared myself, know. So you just have to speak a little bit more like
Louder.
No, just when you speak, you have to speak really clearly, like with your mouth,
Like enunciate.
like that.
Like
Not like crazy, but
like Andrew Huberman.
and speak a little slower. And you have to look at the person, which was the biggest thing because I'm not like a big eye contact person.
No, yeah, definitely.
But like when you're talking to someone who reads lips, you have to be like facing them and everything. So it was like,
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty close to the deaf community because I've watched like 6 seasons of Switched at Birth, which is a lot about the deaf community.
Oh, really?
So I think I'm pretty pretty well, adversed in the subject.
I feel like maybe I had the upper hand though because I work with kids with disabilities, so I'm used to like having to kind of like
slow down,
be a little more empathetic and think about how I need to communicate with this person,
Like it's not like you've been with people who have just ever like been perfect, I guess, or like nothing wrong with them, and you're like, oh, this is out of the ordinary.
Yeah, about my back, I want to bring it back. I was saying I had cysts, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'll get these pimples, and they're fucking like under my skin. Like there's no black head or white head on it. There's no head at all. You just feel a bump, like a ball under my skin.
What do you call
and I'll squeeze
what do you call
it.
a girl who gives no head?
My neck.
You
face.
don't. Next.
Just let that one sit for a second. Yeah. No way. Where'd you hear that?
I think it's a lyric in a song.
Nice. I was just thinking of this ad lib. It's a song with Drake and by Drake and 21 Savage.
What is it?
21 was like, he's like, how'd you come over to the crib when you know it's your time of the month? And then the ad lib, he's like, how? It's just so funny. Like it's just so insensitive.
Who's doing the ad lib?
21.
21.
Yeah, it's just insensitive, Anyways, I think I get these things on my back because
how's that insensitive?
I mean, he's saying, why would you even come over if you're on your period?
Oh, he said how?
He said, how do you come over to the crib when you know it's your time of the month? And the ad lib was like, how?
Oh, how?
Like just
how,
like how would
dare
you? How could you do this?
Yeah. Gosh, that's messed up.
Yeah. It's funny though.
Hey, nothing too much for Oliver Quick, am I right? Good thing he's a vampire.
Saltburn. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, what do you think of that movie? We'll come back to my cysts later.
I thought it was pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. I definitely didn't think it was as weird as I thought it was going to be, just based off what you and Lindsay were saying and the general public.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there was weird moments. This is going to be a little bit spoiler because we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard, fast forward a little bit. But, there was definitely some crazy-ass scenes. The one that kind of grossed me out.
Fuck, I think I forgot to lap it when we exposed that person's name.
Okay, we'll watch the first 10 minutes of the pod.
Okay, rewind, Chris, about 5 minutes or so where I name dropped. Okay, go on.
Imagine,
dude, fuck.
The one scene that really got me, like,
We're talking about Saltburn, by the way.
Yeah,
I think,
Saltburn.
Did we say that?
That was really gross and, like, I was like, didn't want to look, was the bathtub scene.
Where he killed her in the bathtub?
No.
Oh, he
When-
licked the fucking
Yeah,
drain.
and he's like-
Dude, Lindsay lost her shit when he did that.
then
She
you
was
started
like,
eating
"Oh
her
my god,
out
that's so gross. Like
the
I can't
drain.
watch." And she's
Yeah, it
like,
was
"This is fucking
grossing
me
me
up."
out.
It was gross. It wasn't that gross for me, just because
Well, clearly, look at your
I've
bathroom.
licked
You
a
have
couple
no fucking.
bathtubs. You know.
No, but
No, I
like,
don't know. I was just like, man, it's gross, but like, meh.
I think it's just for me is I know how gross because I used to shower back in the day. I used to bathe a lot, but when I was
Yeah.
younger.
We used to use the shower head to make yourself come too
Okay, well, yeah,
at a young age.
quick fact. And I used to, and even if I were to bathe right now, I would do the same thing. Is I would bathe before I shower.
Yeah.
So I just know how gross it is, like the bath water. And
You mean you
everything.
would bathe before you started showering?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So like you're not clean really.
Yeah.
So
That is funny how you do it as a kid.
yeah, you're just not good shit.
Like a shower is something that takes like a little bit of skill or experience.
What do you mean?
Because I would just take baths, I think, until I was like 8 years old, probably.
Oh.
And then I finally started taking like a shower, and I was like, "This is fucking sick." You
Hey,
know, I
what-
just felt like an adult.
One of my best memories as a kid was my mom would always she would bathe us,
Yeah.
and she would use a little like Tupperware and just bathe you, and you just
Wait.
put your head back.
I have to know
Ah,
because all these like developmental
Oh.
milestones are so delayed for
Yeah.
you. How long did your mom bathe you for?
Oh,
How
man.
old?
I don't even know, but I don't think it's that old because I don't remember it that well. So I'm
Okay.
hoping like I don't even know what a normal age is.
I can vaguely remember. I hardly remember
It seems kind of
getting bathed.
honestly, it seems kind of unsafe to let your child shower by themselves.
Right? Like they
like-
slip or something?
Yeah, it's like, are you even cleaning yourself? Like
Or if they
my,
burn themselves because they don't know how to use the fucking thing. you
my
know?
nieces, more with girls, and my nephews too, but like they obviously get potty trained and whatever.
Yeah.
But even then, like seeing them at like 4, 5, 6, like using the bathroom by themselves, I'm like,
Dude, I feel
I
like as
know
an
if I went
adult-
in there and I like re-wiped you, there's gonna be some stuff. You know, like you're a kid, like you think you're really like knowing what to do. You know?
I feel like as the older I get, the more I underestimate like children's competency to
Yeah.
like do shit on their own.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, no way. Like you don't need help in there. You know?
Exactly. Well, because imagine like an
Literally.
8-year-old kid in the shower. I feel like he's
Yeah.
drowning.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's just so small, and I don't know. How
gotta
do you
send
reach
it.
around to all
I gotta-
these people?
I gotta text Lindsay real quick because she's our correspondent for this week's current event.
Oh, that you started.
So
but-
I'm just gonna send her. a
Yeah, that
text.
scene was really gross to me, and then obviously the eating out part when she was on her period was a little gross.
Why you
Eh.
never done that?
No,
Never.
I don't think so. Not on purpose.
I think I've done that several times.
And like you don't care,
No.
but like, so what's in your head? What's going on in your head through that?
Sorry, guys. I'm texting Lindsay. Send. Okay. I missed the send button like 4 times.
Nice.
Nothing, honestly. I mean, like, I mean, it's with Lindsay, but I think she's always like a little insecure, like not wanting me to do that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, are you sure? And she'll be like,
Yeah.
then, you know, she'll approve it.
But like, it's not that crazy.
But I'm always like, I'll stay right up there on the clit. I'm
Yeah.
not going to go licking
Yeah,
all around the
yeah.
vulva,
yeah,
risking the
The
blood,
vag.
you know? Yeah. So,
that makes sense actually.
but I think I still do taste probably just a little bit of like
Iron.
iron, you know? Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, I think the thing is like, I guess maybe the messiness a little bit, because then it's like now it's on my mouth, and then it's gonna be on your mouth, and then it's gonna be on our face.
Well,
But
I mean,
but
I don't
I'm
go
assuming,
straight into shit
I'm
after,
assuming
you know?
crazy stuff too, you know, like
Mhm.
the scene in Saltburn. That's what
Yeah,
in my
Jesus
head, like
fuck.
fucking blood
And
everywhere and all
yeah,
that shit.
I mean,
But he fingered her and then like got all over his face. like,
yeah,
did
he
it.
was trying to get it on his face, I think.
Yeah,
Was that girl like a freak? Did he know that she would like that?
because her mom.
She was
saying
like,
that
honey, she's a bit of a hole. Fuck the mom, dude. She's such a bitch.
dude, but I love the mom.
Why?
Like acting wise.
Yeah, the whole family just fucking pissed me off.
Oh yeah, the
'Cause
only
they're
one
just so like hoity-toity. Like,
Mhm.
bro, the person had died. What the fuck's the main guy's name?
Oliver Quick.
Not Oliver. The guy that Oliver was obsessed with.
Oh, Richard? No,
The guy that dies in the maze.
yes. I know what the fuck you're talking about. Was it Richard?
I don't know, but that guy fucking died, and the whole family is just eating fucking brunch as if nothing happened. And I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh, like, I just hate those kind of people, you know? Like, I've been around those
Felix.
kind of people a
Sorry.
lot where it's like you can't act like anything's wrong, and it's
Mhm.
just like, it's gross. It's just
Pretty
exhausting,
tense.
you know?
You know, who had like a weird. Oh, I was telling Taylor this because we were watching it together. You know, Duncan, the security kind of
Yeah.
guard. He looked like the killer from that movie we just watched with the like trash bag in the head.
Oh,
Didn't he kind of look like
yeah.
that? It looked like
Yeah,
weird,
like skinny,
pale,
kind of like
gross.
beak
Yeah.
nose.
Anyways, and then him fucking the grave. That one was crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, Jesus Christ.
That one, just because I'm like, I just know it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, right.
And I guess he improvised that.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
He
The
wanted
humping?
a closed set, and he was like, I want to do something, and he did that.
There's no way.
Yeah.
As a director, what's going through your mind? If you're a fucking actor,
He's on the verge of tears. He's
talent,
like, oh my God, let him work.
like, are you thinking like, what the fuck are you doing? Or are you like, bravo, grazie,
Yeah.
like, holy shit, that
'Cause
was
I'm
the best
sure there's
fucking.
Sometimes where an actor thinks like this is gonna kill,
And it just
the
doesn't.
director's just like, what the fuck are you doing? There's
I'm sure the director loved it, dude, because
Oh,
it
yeah.
definitely like. It didn't stand out, I guess, from the other fucking weird ass things he did in the film, like licking the drain
Yeah.
and drinking the water.
like
you
it was
know?
on par with his character.
Exactly.
Makes sense. He was like
Yeah.
in love, but also like hated him.
Yeah.
But it was funny because it reminds you of, this is for lovers of Succession, the TV show. I don't want to get too specific because I don't want to spoil
How do you
it.
watch all this shit?
But on one of the ending finales of a season, we have this guy named Kendall Roy, and he's sitting on a bench because he's like devastated and he's looking on the sunset. And the actor was like, I think he should just jump off and kill himself. And then the director was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, we want him to just, sit there and think. But it was so funny because just imagine. But, hey, what do you think? Do you think that guy's attractive? Barry Keoghan is the main character's.
Oliver
name?
Quick?
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
He has impeccable skin.
He's had a lot of bumps, didn't he?
Oh, no.
A lot of like acne
I don't think so.
under the skin, under the makeup.
I don't believe so.
I don't know. Not really. And maybe it's me being influenced by his fucking disgusting, despicable character in that movie.
That's rough.
But let me bring up. Can you look him up?
Yeah.
Look him up.
But especially in that movie, like, he looks so, like, shiny.
Shiny.
I
I don't know. I
like
think the other guy's a little more attractive. but
Jacob something.
He's from like fucking Euphoria or whatever.
Dude, he was
I haven't
really
watched.
charming in this movie. Like, like, I know there was some, like, weird, like, rich
He's just
people.
such a pretty boy.
Like, rich people kind of, like, they'd, like, dish out something where you're like, oh, he's,
Yeah.
like, really rich and just rude.
Yeah.
But there were so many moments where he was, like, trying to take care of Oliver. That was really sweet.
What did you think of the movie overall? Like, do you love it? Do you hate it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was close. It was so close to being a really good movie, but it just missed certain things.
You should start a fucking movie review channel. You'd be
I
so
know.
good.
No,
I
'cause then
swear
really
to
had
God,
think.
you'd be so good. Or like an Anna View watch.
What? Anna who? Anne Frank? Aunt what? Ant Farm?
An anime like reaction channel.
Oh, I want to do that so
Dude,
bad.
You'd be good.
Oh, you know what I really want to do is make
while you're eating.
anime
You
edits.
eat while you do it. It's like a mukbang. We gotta cut that because that's too good of a fucking idea. An anime review mukbang at the same time, dude. We're watching it for two reasons.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
better than having a meal in front of you and anime to watch?
What's better than trying to fucking watch the show and you're just here?
What's your move when you bite into something and it's fucking way too hot? What do? You take it out?
Yeah.
You take it
Oh,
out?
if it's too hot, God damn it.
I usually put it on my teeth because the teeth I feel like can withstand it a little bit. So like, or I'll just like
Yeah, that's why I had that little gap. It just burned the shit off. Huh? Just burned the enamel out of your teeth, didn't it?
a gap. There's a gap. Oh, how it goes like this? Where's my gap? You fuck.
Oh man, throwback, dude. Throwback.
Throw back to our 500,000 viewed TikTok.
Go look. What did you want to see?
Fucking Oliver. What
Oh,
the
shit.
fuck are you doing?
You really got
You
lost.
slapping your dick around over there?
Yes, look at him.
Oh my god. He kind of looks like
Like, where's the acting? I don't get it.
Channing Tatum,
Oh,
but a little more
right.
Asian.
I saw a tweet.
Is
that,
he Asian?
No, but he looks like a. Is that what is it? A Siamese cat? Or some?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Does he look like it?
No.
Okay, but a tweet where he's like, he looks old and young at the same
Dude,
time.
yes. Literally. He looks so mature, but also I'm like, oh, you're like 23.
Because I think
like, what the fuck is that?
What's happening right now is I think he's like 5 years away from really aging quick.
Oh,
No
fuck
offense,
yeah. It's not
you know?
looking good. He looks really good
But he
there.
looks good. No, I'm just saying, like, he's like looks like he should
Yeah,
have
pretty
wrinkles, but he
handsome.
doesn't. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think when the movie started, I was like, oh, this is like, I remember thinking that he looks like he's fucking 35, but then he also
Like
looks
right
like he's
there, you
25.
almost look like he's on the verge, but he's not. So
Yeah, that's
like,
interesting.
verge of looking old, but he's not.
Very strong features.
I
you know?
love his.
Oh,
I love. Sorry,
I wanna
I
see
love
him
his
shirtless.
eye folds. Like he doesn't have.
Yeah, there's no
eyelids,
crease.
and he has really nice eyes.
Yeah, he does have some good ones.
But
I feel like he'll just never be looked at the same though after that fucking movie.
definitely. Gonna be
Honestly, I
hard.
thought you were gonna love Saltburn because you just love movies that are like supposed to be like monumental and shit, like the
Yeah.
fucking Lighthouse.
Okay.
And they're really
Motherfucker, you gotta watch
trash,
it
but
again.
people just hype it up because they're like, oh my god, the fucking cinematography. I really thought you were gonna be like obsessed with this
This one
movie.
had really nice colors. This film.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's very bright.
It was interesting, like ratio,
ratio?
right? It was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is like a box?
I saw a review about it that was saying like, instead of making it look good, it like
Should have just made it better.
they should have just made it normal
Yeah.
horizontal because there were so many beautiful shots that you just couldn't really see because they're
Yeah.
like 8x8. You know.
I think it was a little frustrating watching it, and it was just like a cube. And I'm
In
like,
my opinion, I
please.
think the only parts they should have done the cube was when they did like the flashbacks.
The whole time was cube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know when they did like montages of like Oliver's perspective of the tall guys, you know, they'd do like a little montage collage of like him looking at him and being like, I love him. I
yeah,
love him.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that would have been cool in like a little square because it's almost like a film, you know, like a film camera.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just such a
Yeah.
beautiful movie that they like.
I think
I
they
could
did
see
fuck
where
up
the
a little
square
bit.
was like.
I like the intro, like the font. Saltburn was
beautiful.
pretty
Yeah, it's
cool. Like kind
nice.
of cartoony, but old English kind of font.
Before we move on, I just want to see if we can get anything out of this before we move on. What'd you think of the twist?
What was the twist?
Like
exactly?
that he's murdering, that he planned
Killing
it.
them all off.
He planned it, and he's murdering all of them. And he
What do you think of
wanted
his cock? Let's get to the real
Dude.
fucking, you know?
I was telling Taylor, I was like, that ending scene would be shown over all of Instagram if it didn't have his cock.
Yeah,
You know, because like there's
for
so many
sure.
iconic ass dance scenes
Yeah.
of like, you know, psychopaths or normal people having a good time or like a main
Mhm.
character. Like they just do a dance, you know, like the Joker going down the
Yeah.
staircase, all that stuff.
Maybe they'll cut because his cock. Well, actually,
Yeah,
no,
it's just-
there's
it's
no
just-
cutting that.
He commit and you commit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you CGI some
That's
underwear.
coming back is like not coming back, but that's being more prominent. I think is male nudity in movies.
And I heard that's his real cock.
Oh, yeah, come on,
Well,
it looked real.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he was hanging a little bit,
Oh, it's flopping.
like flaccid. That's a pretty good cock.
Pretty nice.
You know, I was
Did it
watching
have
with Lindsay.
pubes?
Almost covered her eyes.
I
You know,
couldn't- yeah, I don't get any ideas.
you know.
I couldn't tell. Did it have pubes?
I think so.
Like a little bit.
Yeah, I think it had pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
that was a good cock.
I thought it
We
was.
see his cock multiple times, right? The graveyard scene and then the ending scene, right?
Yeah. I
Did
thought
you
it was
have to tell me?
honorable. There was one where it hinted that you were gonna see it when, like, remember they were in the farm and they're like, no on the way out in the farm.
Oh yeah, you
You
know what
know?
I fucking hated was the fucking annoying ass cousin.
Oh, fuck that
Dude,
bitch.
fuck that.
He was
guy.
so annoying.
so annoying.
He was like a crybaby.
Didn't he fuck him? Oh, he did fuck him.
Oh, he jerked him off, or he might have fucked him.
I
but
think he put it in
jerked
his
him off.
ass. I think
Hold
he
on.
put it right up his ass.
Yeah. And he
Damn.
texted the fucking.
What a crazy movie! Like, what the hell?
That was crazy.
Do you think people ever looked at the director and they're just like, what? Like, what are you doing? Or like the
No,
screenwriter?
because you could always pass
it.
it as creative process,
Yeah.
right? Creative artwork.
They just get canceled if you try to question it.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Probably. Yeah.
You know, I heard the director is like has a lot of money, so I think that was
Yeah.
another complaint is maybe because they had a lot of money, they couldn't really accurately because it's supposed to be, I think, also like a classist kind of like a war against class or something. I
Yeah.
don't know the
Well,
right
just
terms,
showing
you know what I'm saying?
like,
the rich people are
yeah,
like
how
pricks and
disgusting rich
stupid.
people are. Yeah.
So it was a beautiful house and everything.
Yeah.
All right, well, what would you rate it? I gave it like a.
I think it was 6.
I think it was so
half.
satisfying to look at. All the performances I think were great.
Mm-hmm.
None of the acting was bad besides the cousins.
Yeah.
I thought the cousins was a little spotty.
The blonde one?
No, the
Oh, the annoying ass one.
what's his name?
Ambrose?
Farley.
Oh, okay.
Ambrose. What the fuck? And
he looks like this. Never mind.
it was beautiful. I like if you gave me this in a script, I think I'd love it. But I think
Yeah.
they just didn't execute it that well. Like the twist of like getting him, like, you know, at the end when it was all this crazy ass flashback of him popping the tire.
Yeah.
I was like, it wasn't even that crazy. Like it was because I was like, oh shit, I didn't know it was that deep. Like I don't know he's fought that
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah.
But like I already know he killed everyone. Like we've just seen it for the last
Yeah,
20
you
minutes.
just
Like
didn't
it's
really
not
need
this
to-
crazy. Like, oh my god, he's actually not bad. You know, it's like
Yeah.
stuff like that where they
We
could
already
have like,
knew he was a fucking weirdo.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think
It was crazy when his dad wasn't dead though. I kind of saw it coming,
Oh yeah.
but it just that didn't even hit that hard either.
Yeah, it's just yeah. That should have been a way bigger deal.
Yeah.
like everything just blew over, and I think that's what pissed me off about it. Was like they're like this family, and it For so much of the movie, I'm like, how the fuck is Oliver still here? How is he still in the house?
Yeah.
How is nobody questioning this?
Yeah.
Like, your son fucking died, and you guys are just like, whatever, life is normal. And he was there for so fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, Jesus Christ. And the guy had to pay him to fucking leave.
Yeah, he's like, how much?
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I guess
Yeah.
every major plot point or like just reveal was just underwhelming.
I think it was filmed good. Acting was good. Plot was like okay for like a what the fuck kind of movie.
I think bullet point plot was great. Like this whole, rich family,
Yeah.
the twist, and all that stuff. Like in bullet points was great, but like actually writing it and all that stuff was just like, what are you doing?
I
could've
think
done
you
so
just
much
end
better.
up just being so like, why? Like, what was the point of this? That it brings down a couple points.
Especially for the anticipation. I've heard a lot about
I
it.
say 6.5.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
I really like Barry Keoghan though, and I think his name is Jacob Elordi or something.
Who's
but
Barry Keoghan?
That's Oliver.
Oh. Nice.
Jacob Elordi. Elordi.
Is that the hot guy?
Yes, tall guy.
The other tall one?
I didn't like him with his eyebrow piercing.
So
I
much
don't know what the
taller
fuck was
than.
that.
Oh,
Dude,
I
so
forgot about
tall.
that.
It's so much
Yeah.
taller than that guy.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I was
gonna
thinking
say.
like, bro, this guy's an actor, 26 years old, right?
Yeah.
He pulls, man.
No, come on.
And when he was younger too, like even in high school.
Yeah, he's probably hella popular and fucking, fucking.
6'5".
Jesus Christ, he's that tall?
But you know
Wow.
what's funny?
Did we
is
ever
I
see
didn't-
his cock? I don't think so, right?
Nah. It's funny because like for me, whenever I've seen him, like I don't know why, but he just has like a funny face.
Kind of, right?
Like I think his face is
see
a little
it.
like shrunken. Like his features in
He's
his face
kinda
are
like-
a little shrunken. Yeah, he was really charming in this movie though, so I think that's changed my perspective of him a lot.
Yeah.
But in like other stuff, but he seems like a good guy. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah.
Yeah. So can we talk about snowboarding?
Yeah.
We went snowboarding on
2 days
Sunday.
ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago. Me, you, and our friend Angel.
4 days ago.
He's been on the pod 4 days ago. I was thinking today was Tuesday. How was it? It was your second time ever going.
Well, it started off rough.
Just for context, I kind of like grew up snowboarding. Sorry. Let's paint the picture here.
Yep.
I've been snowboarding since I was like 9 or 10 years old.
Damn.
So
Shit's regular.
I'm pretty seasoned. Yeah.
You think you've been snowboarding what, 30 times?
More.
50?
Probably.
Jesus, Chris.
Probably 30 to 50.
How high of a jump you think you could
Maybe
hit?
30. It's kind of a lot.
Well, that's like 2 times.
Probably 30.
That's 2 times per year.
I would
Every
go more
year.
than that.
Every year though, for the last
Not every
10
single
years.
year, though.
No, it's honestly 3 times a year for the last 10 years.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've gone more.
You think so?
Yeah, because some fucking years, dude, I'll go like 7 times.
Oh shit, yeah. But
Yeah,
then
we used to have season passes.
How long have you gone in the last 6 years?
Yeah, very few. Like
maybe
3.
5. Well, yeah, see, that's
4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah. No, I think you're at a good like 30 to 50.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
anyways.
just go on.
Sorry, we're going way too long. I don't know. Right when we got there, man, it sucked because I had to take a massive shite.
Oh my god, I was about to shit himself.
Dude, and it was bad. I was telling him, I was like, it was like diarrhea poo. Like I already
Yeah.
knew.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
You sent
okay.
me a video of it.
And so me holding it in meant that like I had to like clench myself.
Hard.
Like I couldn't just relax. Like I had to like clench my body because if
Yeah.
I like relaxed and just like, and I had a pee too. So, like if I just relax in any sort of way, like it was just gonna leak out. So gross.
Dude,
I'm
he's
sorry,
freaking
guys.
out. So we had to park because we got there like maybe a
So what I did was I went on the side, I shit on the snow, and I ate it like a snowball.
like a snow cone. You gave it to some kid for fucking 50 cents.
Hey, here's the chocolate snow cone, man.
We had to park. We were there, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes or an hour late, like after they opened. So we had to park on a Sunday too. So we had to park like pretty far. Like we couldn't even park in the parking lot in front
Yeah.
of the place. Like
Yeah.
we had to park
On a
hella
slope.
deep down the street, change there, get all dressed up and ready to go.
Which is a lot of layers.
So yeah, it takes time. That's like a fucking 20-minute thing. And we were all getting dressed, and you were just freaking the fuck out because you were about to shit yourself. And you were about to go climb the fucking hill that we were parked against and
I was
just
this
shit on the
close.
top of it.
I was this close, dude.
You know what's worse is I think another road is up there. So
yeah, that would
been
have
fucked.
sucked. Because I'd have been like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm about to do it. You know what I should have done in
What?
retrospect? Is just gone in my normal clothes.
oh, and just fucking come back.
come back.
Yeah, it's just not
I
worth
didn't
it.
think about
Or
it,
just
but-
gone without us. Because I think at one point you were ready and you were rushing us to get ready. And I'm like, you could have just gone and we could have just met you over there. You know?
And it was like a 5-minute walk.
But yeah, I may send me a video of the poop coming out of his anus.
Here it is. I'm just kidding. Don't put
Dude,
it in
I
there.
wish.
No. And you could probably put the sound, but
Just-
I don't think you should.
no, it's not.
It's not.
It
But dude, it's
was
just pure water.
Liquid.
It's
just
just
disgusting.
like a stream.
And then he filmed himself peeing immediately after. Like, so unnecessary. Just peed.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it was good. You know, the first, we did like a super easy one. It was a green one, and that was like really easy. It goes like green, blue, diamond, double diamond, whatever. Fuck.
Double black diamond.
Okay.
It's black diamonds,
I
not
don't
just
see color,
diamonds.
so.
Okay.
And I don't know. It was good. I do remember a lot of the times though thinking, this is way more miserable than I remember.
Really?
Just because it was so scary. I was just so scared
the whole
time, dude. I couldn't relax. Like, I was scared, but not only was I scared, I just knew every time I would fall or I'd lose momentum, I'd have to like really try
do
to like
so much to get up.
To do something.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to really get up. I'd have to get momentum back. I'd have to unstrap. I'm cold. Or I'd have to like, and I was just like, dude, like, I wish I could just fall. And like, dude, I love the points when it was barely a slope and you're just gliding.
Yeah.
Like, that was so fun.
We should have stayed on those. Because I just thought you would want one that was like really long and like medium steep so that you had no problem going down. Because you get stuck in spots a lot.
Yeah.
Because, dude, these guys, both of you, were pissing me off because neither of you would fucking listen to me. I literally grew up going to that fucking resort. I know it like the back of my penis, you know? And none of you guys would fucking listen to a goddamn word.
Especially
I had to
at the
say.
beginning.
Nothing I had to say. And it's probably, I forgot you guys were drunk because you guys both drank fucking
Two
buzzballs,
buzzballs.
plural, before you went on the slopes as beginners. Angel's beginner too. And I just totally forgot that. So that probably is why. But even the whole fucking day, you guys just would not listen to me. I was getting so annoyed.
Yeah.
I think I just don't have a lot of patience, you know? I was all excited to like help you guys with shit. And I think once we got there, I was just so like impatient and I just couldn't.
Someone's like, oh, I love to teach. I want to be a professor maybe one day in my life because I love teaching. My psychologist tells me I should be a teacher. Just kidding. No, I think it's just like it's just weird because I feel like with snowboarding, it's like you can't stick with me that close.
I could if I wanted to.
I guess you could. But I think in my head, I was like, I don't want you to because like I want to try to learn a little bit too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought I felt bad too, like weird, like, oh, it's my second time. I should remember everything you told me the first time, you know?
And I feel like I try to like, why the fuck is the light pointing so far to the wall? Look how
Pointing at
shaded.
me, dude.
Look how
so
shaded I am in the fucking camera.
Holy shit, it's
I
perfect.
just noticed that. Can you just tilt it towards me? Okay, well, Jaime was in charge of that, and I'm just kidding. But yeah, that should be looking better now. Yeah, I just and I feel like I give you the best advice, and you just don't follow it, you know, or you just don't try it.
What the thing is, it's like you want me to try something that the risk is I'm in pain.
Yeah, but you're gonna fucking fall no matter what. So you might as well fall like doing what you're supposed to do to learn, you know?
Okay, fucking what is this? Ronnie Coleman? What do you?
Because in snowboarding, you can turn on your toes or your heels, right? You could do both, and that's how you snowboard. Is you do both sides, you know, turn left and right.
Yeah.
And that's how you slow down and maintain your speed. And Jaime would just go on his heels, which is good starting out because you're learning how to like control everything. But then at some point, you got to learn the toes too, you know, or else you can never like really go fast.
Because the people who are good, they go heels, toes, heels, toes,
Yeah.
heels, toes. Like that's how they slow down. They'll go heels,
Yeah.
toes, and heel. Dude, every time I went toes, I'd either go too much and I would just go right on my knees, or I would go a little too much and I would try to go back.
Yeah.
And I would just go super back and fall. And I'm like, dude, I couldn't do that anymore, dude.
Yeah.
I think what I should have done too is maybe just hit a couple more greens, you know?
Probably. But I
Very
think you were
slow.
antsy to go to some steeper ones.
Yeah,
because
because
I
I was
think
like,
you
oh, it's
were like,
fine.
no, fuck this shit. Let's go to a
Yeah, because I
different
thought it was
one.
good. And like you said, it's nice to have a super long one where it's like I don't have to hit the lift again, all that stuff.
And the lift on the beginner ones goes so fucking slow, which I think is also like, you know, you
Well,
get kind of
explain the tragedy that unfolded.
Okay, first of all, hold on. Just when I was saying you guys don't listen to me, so many times I'm like, okay, this like trail that we're on, it's gonna get flat, so you have to fucking go kind of fast or you're gonna get stuck. Both of you guys fucking just don't listen. And I know you can't go that fast, but like, please just try something, you know? And then you guys get stuck, and I have to fucking wait for like 15 minutes. And I see you take your board off, and you're just standing there. You're not even walking.
I'm tired.
I saw you take your board up, and I just see you standing there like this. looking
I'm
up at
hurt.
the sky.
I'm
Like,
hurt.
what are you doing? You rest on the fucking lift, okay? You fucking do what you need to do to get to the lift, and then you have like a 10-minute ride up that you can just chill. You
Dude,
know?
every time I was on the lift, I was like,
God, right? It's the best part for you, probably.
I just felt like I was free and safe.
Once you're on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was that, and also I would just tell you guys like not to go in certain areas. Like I fucking dropped Angel's beanie that I was wearing off of the lift, and it was in like the worst spot of like ungroomed, rough snow. And I was like, I'll get it because I can get it, no problem. But you guys go the other way, and I'll meet you at the bottom. And Angel's like, will you just let me do my thing? I just want to fucking do it. And I'm like, oh my God. And lo and behold, he gets fucking stuck in the trees and has to walk out, take his board all the way off.
Was he
And then
pissed?
you,
I don't know what I did.
who was the least equipped to do that, I was like, just go the other way.
Dude, it was so embarrassing.
I told you not even to go down the beginning of that either, where it was safe and then it turns bad. And you fucking went through the whole thing.
It was so embarrassing.
You had to walk under
like-
the lift.
If you don't know, like, where it was rough too, the lift is passing
Above you.
overhead of you.
So everybody's watching what you're
So
doing.
everyone's just staring at you because you're the only one in, like, this perimeter because it's off
There's nothing
trail.
else to look. I mean, you can look at beautiful
Rocks.
scenery, but
Yeah.
like you're gonna look at the
Dude, and
person.
every time I'd look up, I'd, like, instinctively smile, like,
Dude, why?
Just because I was like, I don't know, you're fucking staring at me. And I'm like
I
literally,
would never look.
I'm
up.
literally so panicked, dude. It's one of the worst feelings because I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't sled. I try. Oh, dude, there were so many times in that specific part where I would, what is it, sled?
I mean, you just go.
Where I'd sled down, where I'd
Yeah.
go down, literally go for 5 seconds really good,
Fall.
crash, then get back up.
Were you
5
crashing
seconds
bad?
hard.
Like
Like it
rolling?
was just like, pfft, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, and then I just.
It is so
like,
much work when you're learning how to snowboard because it's like once you learn, it's fun and it's still a little bit of work. You're like scooting around to the lifts and shit, but like it's so much easier, dude. You know, once you can just go fast and you know how to control everything. But dude, learning is a bitch because it's so much fucking work. You know, unstrapping, scooting yourself like a skateboard.
It's cold.
So, anyways, one of the hardest parts of learning how to snowboard, and scariest parts as well, is getting on and off the chairlift, right? And the chairlift, just to paint a picture for those of who haven't gone, you know, it's basically like an ever fucking running, revolving door of chairs that take you up the mountain, right? So it's like a bench without legs that just swings around, and you wait until like one bench comes. You're in a line of people, right? Oftentimes there's a lot of people behind you when you're getting on.
Already popped.
You already did that one. Try this one.
No, I think I already did both.
No, try that one. Good. Oh yeah. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
that pop?
Oh, pop it.
Okay. Not for free.
Do my big one. I know you're right. You're gonna film a little something after this.
No, no.
No, we're not. Anyways, so yeah, just there's like benches coming around basically, and once one goes and it's your turn, you have to fucking hurry up and go like to this line where you wait for the chair to come, and the chair doesn't stop. You know, that bitch comes and it comes pretty fast.
And it just hits you to get on.
And it hits you like hard because it's coming, you know, and you're at a standstill.
What an
So you have
out-fashioned way to do this.
I
by the way.
know.
Like, there's got to be a better way.
Okay, this resort that is like near our hometown, it's called Dodge Ridge. It's a very like, you know, small, family-owned, poor resort. So like their chairlifts are very outdated and they go fast as hell and they're picking you up, but they're pretty slow like going up the mountain. But if you go anywhere, literally anywhere else, they have like updated chairlifts where there's like a mechanism when it's coming around to pick you up, it slows down like super slow.
Yes, that makes sense.
I don't know if you remember that when we were in Reno, but they were like that, where it was like really slow.
And then it should speed up.
And then it speeds up hella fast, and you're up the mountain in like 2 minutes. It's crazy. But yeah, so these ones, they hit you hard. And you just have to fucking look back, and as it's coming, you basically just let it like hit the back of your thighs, and you just like sit down, and then it carries you up.
I don't know how kids do that.
Dude,
Because they're small. They have to do a jump.
They fall a lot. Yeah, or the parent has to lift them up a little bit. So anyways, we had gotten on the first few, and it was a little rough, but like it was okay, you know? And then you always fall getting off, at least like you guys do. I don't think I ever fell. You never did?
Once.
Okay, nice. I think Angel felt more getting off.
Angel felt a lot getting off. I would go super fast, which was scary, and I would just keep going hella far.
I know, you don't like turn and stop. You just keep
go.
going.
I just go, and then I'm like hella far.
And then you fucking strap your foot in where it's flat, and I'm like, you're gonna have to come all the way over here to the slope, and you'd be like, how do we get there?
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, so yeah, we went to this big boy lift, right, where it's there's a 3-seater. I was like, okay, let's all go on at the same time.
Okay, let me give you some pre-context real quick.
Here, right?
Chris was like, we had done a 3-seater prior twice.
Yeah.
And it always been me on the right, Chris on the middle, Angel on the left. Okay?
Yeah.
So not only was that concreted into the rotation, right?
Yeah.
Chris asked me, hey, where do you want to be? And I was like, I'm going to be right. He's like, all right, I'll be middle.
Yeah.
And I'm a little behind them. Because, like, I'm always a step behind.
Yeah, Jaime's just a little bit slower. Because to get on the lift, you have to unstrap one of your feet out of the snowboard. And you push yourself almost like a skateboard. Like, you kind of scoot yourself forward.
And these guys, like, they get there before me. So by the time I get there, they're like, all right, let's go to the next one. Like, Jesus Christ, give me a second. So it's like I'm barely pushing by the time I get there. And you guys are already, like, 10 steps ahead of me. Okay, I'm like, great. You guys can't wait fucking 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're a little behind. And then I realize Chris is all the way to the right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I'll get middle. Angel's in the middle, but like, I think he made that second decision like last second or something because his board was like
understand. He was to the left.
His board was a little on the left, I felt like, but wasn't he hella close to you right there?
Yeah, he ended up close to me, and I don't get how.
Maybe because he saw me coming, he's like, oh fuck, I gotta squeeze in a little. But in my point of view, it was like Angel was in the middle and his board was a little on the left, so it fucking made me panic because I was like, I'm gonna get tangled. And I don't know what happened.
I still, to this moment, I can't tell you, the audience, how this happened. I don't know. It all happened so fast. And next thing I knew, Angel, who was on the left, is like literally on top of me, who's on the right. And then Jaime's like somehow on top of both of us. I don't fucking know how it happened. But basically, we're all in the same area trying to get on the lift. Like, we're all the same fucking, we're on top of each other. We're touching each other. I don't fucking understand. But I think boards were crossed something.
That was the biggest part. The boards, dude. They were all over in the fucking bottom.
And my back was turned to you guys, so I couldn't tell until it was too late.
Yeah.
You know? The boards were crossed. I don't know what happens, but basically the chair comes.
Real quick, Angel, just fast forward this. It's going to give me more
Yeah, and as we're scooting, as we're like scooting ourselves to the left, every time the fucking person working the lift would be telling Jaime, like, come on. Like, dude, freaking out. Like, hurry,
Yeah.
because you're always...
Sorry, your bum-ass lifts are going fucking 60 miles per hour.
You're always behind. And that happened this time, but bad. And she was like, come on. And she tried to pull you. She tried to go out and pull your arm. And I think you started falling from that, too.
Yeah.
And you might have crashed into somebody. I don't know.
I got hit hard.
Then the chair comes. And it fucking, I got on normal,
Yeah.
but you guys, I think, both got like
tumbled.
smacked. And I think you barely held on. Like, you almost
Barely.
fell off. I was on okay, but Angel was underneath me, and I'm strapped into my fucking snowboard, you guys. It's stuck on my feet. And Angel is in between my snowboard and the ground, and my snowboard's like being pushed into the ground from the fucking lift. So, like, there's a goddamn machine pushing, and a snowboard, you guys, has blades on both sides of it, and it's sharp, and it's metal. Not as sharp as, like, an ice skate. No, it is like an ice skate. Not a professional one, but, like, the ones you would rent, it's like that. It's like a thick blade. And, yeah, literally my leg is underneath the lift. I don't know how I didn't, like, tear a fucking ACL or something. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Because my Angel's stuck under the chair, my board's stuck behind him, and the chair's pushing forward. So he's just like,
You should have got thrown out.
I barely held on. I fucking barely held on, and my whole board, like, on Angel's back was like, dude, I really thought I fucked him up. I was like, that had to have cut him or
definitely hurt. It probably hurt him. Like,
scraped him up so bad because all he's wearing is like a windbreaker, and my board literally like scraped all up his back and head. Literally his head. And he was scorpioning. Like, his face was into the snow, and the chairlift is pushing his fucking legs, folding him like a scorpion. His fucking feet are getting closer to his head. Oh
Dude,
my
I'm
god!
so
And the
sick.
lady ended up somehow like slowing the chair down, and then he like
God,
stopped scorpioning,
yeah.
and then he got on the chair behind us.
Furious.
He was so fucking mad.
Dude, pissed.
Understandably
Oh,
so.
so understandable. Because if it was me, I'd be pissed as
There's
fuck.
hella people in line behind us that witnessed the whole thing.
Dude, I just want to say something. I couldn't even think about it in that moment because I would die laughing because I wanted to be respectful to Angel. And he was pissed. And I was like, but dude, I don't know why this keeps playing in my head. But I just remember. I just remember seeing Angel and then him looking back and then it just falling. And then I looked down and he's just getting run over.
I mean,
And it was so bad because he was like so panicked, and I was like, but it just was so funny because it was just like, and it was just like a machine, dude. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
just a ruthless machine.
Dude, a ruthless, like so bad, and it was stuck in my head.
Oh.
And I was like, how the fuck are you alive, dude? Like, what the
I swear to
is
God,
going on?
I thought the worst. I was like, I probably just fucking sliced his ear off. Something. Like, I was expecting him to be really fucked up.
Yeah.
Just the pressure I felt of my board just being smashed into his body. Oh
I just
my
kept seeing
God.
him. I just can't remember. Like, it's just the quickness in which he like went under it. It was just like, and then it just, it's just like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And I was so fucking scared for myself too in the beginning because I was just panicked.
Dude, I think you started yelling. Like, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Dude, because at first I told you, bro, that whole thing fucked me up. Like, I'm already going slow, which I shouldn't have been. But it's like, you're in the right, which I told you I was going to be in the right. Angel's in the middle. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, I don't have enough time to, like, and you guys,
Yeah,
you know what
'cause
you guys
you're
don't
supposed
do?
to cross his path or something.
You know what you guys
don't.
didn't fucking do, which
What?
is your guys' fault completely, is that you guys don't even let a chair go in front for a second. It's
You're
like,
not
you guys,
supposed to.
who gives a fuck?
Yeah, we did like the
It's like
chair had
right
already
when you
passed
get
and
there,
we're
you're
like, okay, go.
It's like, give it a
Yeah.
second till we're all lined up.
Yeah, we
like,
should've.
I was behind you guys, you know?
We should have.
Anyways, he was upset, rightfully so. I felt
He's
so bad.
so pissed.
But
So pissed.
later on, karma got the best of me.
Yeah.
Because
So-
in reality, most of that was 65% my fault. Okay, just because being slow, and I probably like hit him and pushed him a little bit too and fucked him up.
Can I set the stage for the next one and then you tell the
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
So then, Angel's pissed, whatever. We do like this run. And I told him that like I wouldn't take him on a black diamond, and then I did. And then I told him after, and you guys like handled it fine, I feel like. So we went down, and it was like a 2-person chairlift again, right? So it's just a bench, and 2 people can only ride each one. This fucking lift is by far the gnarliest, scariest, sketchiest one of the whole resort.
Yeah.
It swings back and forth like crazy.
Yes.
Your snowboard's hitting the poles as you go up somehow.
What is that? It's hitting the big ass poles.
Big ass pole. It's holding the whole thing up.
My seat is hitting
The
the pole.
seat has no fucking nothing protecting you. On the side, there's nothing. It just drops to fucking 40 feet to
no
snow.
bar over you
No,
either.
yeah, no bar holding you in from the side. Barely anything behind you. Nothing to bring over you. And there's a fucking pole in the middle of both seats.
For no goddamn reason.
There's a pole. And that was the first lift we'd gone on that had a pole. So I think that's where things went wrong with you. So me and Angel go on. Fucking Angel was like, holy shit. He almost, I think, fell off because it comes so fucking fast.
Yeah.
And it has a pole and it's just weird. It's like very little room for error.
Yeah.
And then we go. Okay, now you take it from there.
So then I'm by myself by this point because they're already like gonna go crazy with their stuff because Angel's fucking killing it, by the way.
Yeah, Angel's
Jesus
doing great.
Christ,
It's like
what
his
the
third
hell?
time, I think.
It's his third time.
Dude, he's
and
flying
Angel's
down
a
the mountain.
scaredy cat,
He was eating mad shit though, but he was like flying down.
but
the
he would
mountain
still
with me.
like do it.
Yeah.
Like with me, it's like I was a pussy, and like Angel doesn't like to do big cliff jumps,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like cold showers or cold stuff. That's the two
Yeah.
things where I see like he's kind of scared or he panics a little bit.
Yeah.
But with this dude, he had so much balls, and I think it's because he had such a good time in Colorado when he snowboarded,
Mm-hmm.
and like such a new discovery, and like I'm sure just like, and it was he was by himself, with his friends, but by himself, or with his coworkers, colleagues, but by himself. So it was like probably like so like euphoric,
Yeah.
but he was killing it. Anyway, so you guys were by yourselves. I was a couple seats behind you, and again, I'm a little late to go, and I'm fucking getting on it. And it comes fast, like so fast, dude. and I'm trying to sit by to get it. And I think, well, what he was saying is that there's a pole in the middle. And, my smart self, I'm like, well, the middle's the more safest choice, And I think I just got decked by it. And it didn't even just hit me, like, on my butt. Like, I don't know how it hit me so high. Like, it hit me on my, like...
It doesn't swing sideways. It swings sideways, but it also swings forward and back.
It hit me, like, on my upper body.
Yeah.
Like a tackle.
I think it swung into you as it was coming.
So it swung into me. And with that hard-ass hit, like, it was hard and fast. Not only... Like, I kind of tried to grab on, but I couldn't. Not only do you fall, you slip and fall. So it's so fast, dude. And I slipped and fell so hard, I hit my head. I swear to God, I hit my head hard. And I got up. I was like, just like
had lied
so
behind
many
you.
people. And I got up like, just like, and then I was just like so embarrassed and disoriented for a second.
Like,
I was just like, sorry. Like I was just so embarrassed, but like, I'm sorry. I was just like, because they had to stop the lift. And I just got decked, dude. Like so fucking hard.
Me and Angel were like 5 chairs in front of you, looking down, watching from behind, because we barely got on, you know? I got on fine.
Okay.
But no, it was gnarly getting on, even for me. So we were like, let's see how he handles it. It was like watching a fucking football highlight. Like, it looked like you got, dude.
POV, like, just
it looked
down
like you
center.
got tackled, dude.
Bro,
like literally,
hit.
it looked like you got thrown up in the air. I don't know if you did, but you just like got hit and bam, like slammed on the fucking
hard, dude.
Hard.
It was like
you
Ray
got
Lewis
hit by
was
a
in that
fucking
fucking
bison.
chair.
Like
Yeah.
literally,
And
it was gnarly.
oh, sorry. Go.
And Angel just started laughing like a fucking just cackling, like laughing so hard. And he was he was like, dude, I'm so happy that happened to him. I'm so happy. Because he like, you know, got his revenge, I guess.
And what was even more embarrassing was the 2 people behind me were already ready in their position.
Yeah.
So like threw this whole thing off.
Yeah.
Because they like weren't moving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfuckers, I gotta get on. Like I'm getting on. So then they had to like go back in line ish.
Oh, they did?
Well, like they had to go back because I had to go. I'm like, why aren't you guys getting out of the way?
Yeah.
You know? I got online and then they just took me back up. And then the chair went hella slow. Like, motherfuckers, you got the setting?
Yeah, they do.
So then what?
You got
you
the
know?
setting?
Like what is going on?
Yeah, they do.
And I just went up just being like, do I have a concussion? I was scared for a second, but I felt fine. But I just hit my head so hard. And then just the ride up, I was just like...
embarrassed.
It just hit, you know? But it was fine.
It's all part of it, man. That happens all day. Like,
yeah, because when you're on the lift,
hundreds of
times, you feel it
times.
stop because they're stopping it for something.
Hundreds of times I've seen people fall and get fucked up like that.
And another one that was really funny but scary was that,
It's a gnarly sport, man.
when you go down, when you're done with the lift, once you're all the way at the top, it's like a little mini big slope.
Yeah.
That you just...
Again, steep,
you
short
just go.
slope. Yeah.
You just go.
With one foot strapped in.
With one foot strapped in.
Yeah.
And you literally, the chair doesn't stop. You put your foot on the fucking ice, the snow, and you just go down the slope as it's going behind you, as the chair's going behind you, which is awful. So I don't know, I was overthinking it or whatever, but I had like my body tilted to the side because that's what you're supposed to do before you get on the slope. But I like had my arm kind of wrapped around the seat.
Yeah.
And then I touched the slope.
I wish I could have seen this
I
bad.
touched the slope and I started to go down, but like it's the weird thing is with snowboarding and this process is you don't feel like your weight is hitting the ground because you're just sliding.
Yeah.
It's like you almost feel like you're not secure because you don't feel like that, like, you know, you're just feeling like you're just going.
Slipping.
So it's scary as hell because you're just going right into it. So I remember grabbing the chair just a little bit and it lifted me. Like it lifted me for like a second.
Like you held on too long?
Yeah, I held on too long and it lifted me for a second. And then I let go and I just immediately just crashed, like fell. And the guy was
From
like,
the
"Dude."
air? Were you in the air?
For like a second.
Oh,
like
shit.
it was a drop.
Yeah.
You know? And straight to like a fall.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
and then
my
the guy was
God.
like, hey, he's like, you can't be holding on to the lift like that. And I
Did he
was like,
stop it?
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
But he's like, are you good? Yeah, I'm fine. And I just like one strap myself out of the way, just so I could sit down for a second. I fucking hate this shit, dude. Let me go to the bar.
Do you think you'll go again this winter after fucking remembering how awful this was?
Yeah, but man, dude, the other thing was my body was
I was pretty sore for 2 days.
So much pain.
Today's the first day I feel normal.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
It was like my neck, my back, my legs, my knees.
Yeah.
Like, everything hurt. And I was like, am I old or is this fucking shit like rough?
Yeah.
You know?
What was the good part? Okay, since we said all the bad, what's the good from it?
Well, like when we took off everything, it was like so refreshing. No, it was not like I want to push myself to get better because it's like with everything. It's with every skill. It's just time.
Yeah.
And I know with time, I just want to get good at it.
Yeah.
Because it's funner. With this, it's like with everything. A lot of sports and stuff. It's like it's more fun when you get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to get better because like I'm looking at people and they're going so fast and like I just don't want to have to stop.
Yeah.
You know, like I just don't want to have to stop all the time. Like if I could go a couple minutes without stopping, I don't care about going super fast, but like just gliding.
Yeah.
You know, feeling a little safe. But it's just gonna be such a bitch. So that was really fun with just getting better. Like, you know, those
You should watch some videos next time.
That's what I was
before you
thinking.
go.
I want to watch some videos, just like refresh my memory. The gliding parts were really fun. Like going side to side on like my heels was really nice. Besides the fact that just the thing was
Your
my
quads
left.
get tired.
Yeah,
right?
my thigh would just burn in.
That's also why you got to go heels, toes, like back and forth because like sometimes when I have to stay, sometimes you have to stay on one side for a while so you don't go off the fucking trail, you know, when it's like that's weird slope. And those are hell. 'Cause I'm like, God, my fucking legs are so tired. And then I'm so happy when I can like switch to the other side, you know?
So
So
that
I
was
get
really
it.
fun until it hurt. And I don't know, being with you guys was really fun. Seeing Angel did really good was really cool, honestly.
Isn't it pretty out there too? Yeah.
Really pretty. There was definitely a lot of moments of like on the lift or just when I was chilling because I was so tired, I was just look at the mountain and be like,
You're just like,
this is
wow,
so
like I'm really in this bitch, like
Yeah.
middle of fucking nowhere on the snow.
felt really good.
Yeah. It was fun. I had fun. I think sometimes I would just get impatient having to stop so much, but it was fun. I was super hyped to go with you guys because like I used to get invited a lot by like kind of like acquaintances, people I didn't know like super well, and I always turn it down because I'm like, nah. But like the fact that you guys wanted to go, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, you know? So it was really fun. I had
Lastly,
a good time.
to finish this, not the pod, but just this topic was that I guess you guys met a guy who walks around the mountain so you could kind of get in for free because once you get to the higher part of the mountain, they don't check your tickets anymore. 'Cause they just assume who the fuck is going to climb this high to get in for free.
Yeah.
About mass activities. And it looks like you, Angel, are really
I'm pretty
down.
fucking down.
And you've even invited a couple of our friends to do it.
Who?
No, oh, you're not on the fucking, you don't watch, you don't.
Oh, on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Angel
gotta
was
check
like, are you guys, to Noel and Andrew, was like, are you guys down to snowboard if it's free?
it. Yeah.
Like, doesn't even
If
tell
it's
him why.
free.
He hasn't even told him what they have to do yet.
Yeah.
And they're
But
like,
you know
we're pretty
Andrew's gonna
down.
be so down.
They were both down, but they
Noel's
don't know.
probably down.
But I
Yeah.
think Andrew would be down.
Oh, he
do
never
it.
explained why?
No.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so basically, like, you can park at this, like, second parking lot that's, like, up closer to the one that Angel almost fucking lost his life on, that chairlift. But you're still pretty fucking far, you know? And this guy's saying basically he walked from there, which, if I had to guess, is probably, like, a 20 or 30-minute walk.
In the snow.
In the snow.
With your
in
snowboard.
fucking snowboard boots, which are so uncomfortable to walk in.
Yeah.
Because they don't move at all. Just stiff. Yeah, he walked all the way up there because they don't check your tickets, and he goes the whole day free. I just feel bad. That's the only thing. Like, I want to do it because I'm like, bro, $120 fucking a day? Insane, you know? But I do feel a little bit bad because I'm like, just kind of fucked, you know? Like, you really just... I feel like you can get... One thing that scares me, I'm like, what if I just get some bad karma and I fucking break my leg because I didn't pay?
Hope so.
You know? That goes through my mind a little bit.
I just hope that they like have like infrared cameras and they
Somehow.
just see four dumbasses just on the side of the mountain and they're just like,
Get kicked out.
I want you to get kicked out so bad and I'm just,
So you wouldn't do it? No shot?
I'm not doing it.
No shot?
Not only is it not worth it for me, because even though $120 is a lot,
Yeah.
I would definitely pay because it's not like I'm doing this twice a year, you know, max.
Yeah.
It's also so miserable the journey to do it for free. I would rather pay $120 than hike for 30 minutes in the snow with snow boots, you know?
Yeah.
And to still be in that scared, like, they're just going to see you come out the mountains? Like, I don't know.
Okay, but I think
You should've got the
good
guy's
part
info.
is there's a lodge right next to that thing, the lift that they stop checking on. there's a fucking there's a lodge right there, so I think you could just look like you just walked out of the lodge, and nobody would question it. Nobody's gonna question it. Nobody's fucking paying attention.
Yeah, I think so.
Literally, like it's just there's so much going on all the time, and so many people. They're just not.
Can I see a beer?
Fuck. Okay, current event time. Should we call Lindsay?
I have one more thing real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, do you want to do the Lindsay? Do the Lindsay thing
No,
first.
go ahead.
No, go first, because
Okay.
she's waiting.
Oh, yeah, the topic. Yeah, let's just do that, and then we're gonna call Lindsay because we have some like celebrity drama we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And if there's one person that
Has her ear to the
is
ground.
always absolutely, it's Lindsay. She's up on the TikToks. Okay, I'm gonna call her. I'm not gonna FaceTime just because I don't want the FaceTime to lag at all. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I miss you.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you.
I miss you.
I love you.
I miss you. Love you.
All right, you're on the pod.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, we want to talk about the Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj beef. I have like a very short idea of what's going on. Jaime doesn't know at all. So can you just explain step by step what's going on?
Okay. So basically, Nicki Minaj she's a husband who's a registered sex offender. And when he was 16 years old, he tried to rape a girl at knife point who was also 16 years old. They were both 16.
Oh, okay.
And he served, I think, like 4 years in jail for it. And I guess when they moved, Megan's law is like you have to register as a sex offender if you move anywhere. And he didn't register, so he ended up having to go on house arrest.
Wait, like it just if you move anywhere, you have to like update your address?
Yeah, you have to update your address that you're a sex offender.
Okay.
And he failed to do this, so he got a $55,000 fine. And because he failed to register in California, he went on house arrest for a while. And then her brother is in jail right now, and I don't know when he or like what he did, but I think he actually raped someone.
Jesus.
Damn.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Go ahead. God,
Charges. So he's been convicted of predatory sexual assault after being charged with repeatedly raping his 11-year-old stepdaughter.
Oh my fuck, that was so much worse than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, so basically he's in jail right now for like 25 years to life.
Okay.
And so basically Nicki and Megan have like their little beef that they've had for like a while now. And I think Megan's just always been really open about how she, like, I guess on a live, she like whispered to Nicki that she should get an abortion or something, but like they were all joking and
Damn.
it was fun and games or whatever. Anyways, so Megan dropped a song called Hiss, and in the song she was like, you're not worried about Megan, you worried about Megan's law or some shit like that. And because of that, Nicki, she didn't mention Nicki, she didn't but like it was obvious it was probably about Nicki, but like she didn't like directly say it was towards her. And so Nicki like clapped back, and she posted a live just like talking shit, and she was just being crazy.
Damn.
She was just like, this bitch, fuck that, woo. And then she made a song which blew up, but it's low-key kind of shitty, but it blew up.
Nicki made a song?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nicki made a song called Bigfoot, and I'm gonna read you a part of the lyric that was referencing her. But she's like being very open. She's tweeting about it too, and she's just causing a bunch of chaos. But while this is happening, Megan isn't responding at all. She's not reacting. She's not responding. So Nicki Minaj just looks really bad. And then something happened today I'll tell you about. But she said, it's literally a whole song dissing Megan. And she's calling her flow a bore. And she's like swearing. She just kept repeating on her live, swearing on your dead mama. Because I guess like Megan did that.
And her mom's been like a big... Because Megan's mom died, right?
Yeah, Megan's mom and grandma died, and I think someone else in her family. Literally, they died like so close together, and so Megan just kind of she had a really hard time during that time, and I think that Megan just kind of just joking or making, just being rude. She's just trying to defend her man and her brother, but like she's looking so bad because like you can't defend somebody that did that, like they did that, like they did. This ain't no fucking alleged. Like this happened. They served time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she said, "This little begging whore talking about Megan's Law for a free beat. You could hit Megan raw."
Damn.
And then she said, because you know how Megan got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez went to prison for it, or he's serving prison. Well, everybody bullied Megan. They were like, Megan's lying, like that didn't happen, like this and the woo. And so she took his ass to court, and he got, like sentenced.
Have we ever seen the scar of the foot?
I think people are like asking for it, but I think that Megan's just like, I don't have to prove shit to you guys. This is what happened, because there was a video. So like basically the police like surrounded her car when this happened. She came out of the car and she had no shoes on, and she had got shot in the foot. And so she's saying he shot her in the foot, and like there are a lot of accusations that came out towards him that he was really aggressive and just like, he's like abusive or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So
it's like not hard to believe, but also like, if she got shot in the foot, like, who does she have to prove, But, like, I don't know if she's, like, shown anybody, but I think it's just something that she went through that's, like, really traumatic. I don't want to, like, dive into it. But anyways, Drake came at her crazy earlier when he dropped his album. He was talking about...
I didn't know he was in on this.
Yeah, so he came at Nicki, or he came at Megan, and he was, like, basically in his song, like, referencing that she was lying. That, like, everything she was saying about her getting shot in the foot was, like, a lie, but he said it, like, kind of sneaky, but he was, like, referencing her because he was like, oh, you graduated in it, and your songs all sound the same, blah, blah. And then later in the song, because of all of this, Nicki says, bad bitch, she, like, 6 foot, because she's 6 foot. She said, I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot.
Megan Thee Stallion 6 foot?
She's tall as fuck. I think she's like 5'11" or something.
Oh,
5'10".
shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a big bitch.
God, if it's something about Nicki, she's gonna get bars.
Yeah.
Even if she's in the wrong.
No, but like the song itself, like the beat was kind of like
mid.
It was kind of mid. Like she gave a lot of spaces in between. Like she had a few couple like one-liners in there that were really good, but then she just made it so quickly, and it just made her look bad because Megan is not responding. Like all Megan did was drop the song, and then Nicki just reacted and has been going and going and going, and Megan hasn't said a word. And it's also like I love both of them. Like I'm a big fan of both of them, but Nicki just looks so dumb because like these men did these things. Like this is not like they're accused or like whatever. Like this happened. They got charged. Like the law came. And they like justice was served, baby,
Yeah.
And so after that happened, she was like also just on her live going crazy, and she's just like, oh, like you lying on your dead mama, you dead mama, and she's just like cracking up, just like making a joke and everything. And then something bad happened today.
Was it today?
I think so, but like her man, Nicki's man, commented on the whole situation and was like, I like when my girl act a little immature. And everybody was like, that is the right way to put it because you a sex offender. That was bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are you saying you like her? You wanted to say childish. Hella people were like, you wanted to say you like when she act childish. Because, And then there was one more thing that happened.
Wait, what about the Megan's mom thing?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is the gnarly part.
See the Barbs get like how there's like crazy ass Swifties that if you say like you don't like Taylor Swift's music, all of a sudden you're getting death threats. And it's the same with the Beehive with Beyonce, and it's the same with like the Barbs. Like there are some crazy ass Barbs that like released the address to her mom's like gravesite, Megan's mom. Dude. And everybody was trying to put a threat on it, so they had to hire security to protect the gravesite because the Barbs is going crazy, and they were giving out information about Megan's fucking family that passed away. Jesus. And so all that's happening, and mind you, Megan's not saying a word. She's not saying a fucking thing about this. And then Nicki Minaj put out a voice memo saying she was going to start a petition to release Tory Lanez out of jail, but in a sing-song mimicking way. Because Tory Lanez is the one that shot Megan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sign a petition to get his ass out of jail because obviously, you know, like, you're lying about your foot. I don't think she's lying about her foot. Like, what would she have to fucking lie on that? I think Tory Lanez, from, like, what I've, like, read about him, was, like, actually a scary person. And I just feel like, yeah, everybody's just coming after Megan and they're all mad. And
is he shorter than Megan Thee Stallion?
Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
Probably. He's probably a little shorty.
A little shatty.
He probably a little shorty.
Damn, the grave thing was crazy to me. That, like, they're fucking releasing the grave address of her fucking
there's probably a lot more stuff that I just haven't, like, looked into. I haven't been on my phone really today, but
yeah,
there's probably a lot more stuff that's been going on. But Megan literally has not said a fucking word. She's just been silent, so it just looks really bad because it's like Nicki just give up.
So overall, what side are you on?
yeah. Who do you got? You're a diehard Nicki fan, but
I'm a diehard Nicki
definitely
fan,
fuck
but
with
like,
Megan.
I just fuck with her. Like, I fuck with Nicki's music because that's like what I grew up on. Like, I literally would listen to her stuff. That's kind of like the bonding that I did with my sisters. So like, I have like that place on my heart. But in the right or wrong of this, I feel like obviously Nicki needs to like simmer down, and like what she's doing and saying and invoking is like really wrong. And she's just not. It's just wrong. Like, it's just morally wrong. And like Megan not responding is like making her look even worse because it's like she's not even feeding off of anything. She's just angry, you know?
Yeah.
So it just looks bad because she just keeps going, and it's like Megan just looks unbothered and like chilling and like, you know. But like she knows how the barbs can get. So it's like, girl, like, you're literally starting a riot. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think this is like a publicity stunt, or do you think, like, what's going on here? Is it actually beef?
I don't think this can't be a publicity stunt. They're taking it too far.
I think the mom thing was like, holy shit, that can't be a fucking, you know.
This is worse because like when she was on her live, she was like actually actively talking shit. This wasn't like a, you know, fuck you. This was like her spilling tea. And Nicki even said, she was like, you know, if you keep going, because like in her song at the very end, you guys should listen to it, but at the very end she's like speaks this monologue and she's like whispering, and she's basically saying like, I have so much dirt on you, so you better shut the fuck up, or like I'm gonna release everything. Because she even outed Megan, saying that Megan fucked her best friend's man. So she's like, you're acting all like high and mighty, but you're out here fucking your best friend's man. Like, that's the type of bitch that you are.
Damn.
So she's already exposing her. So that's already like, for you to expose someone of that, like, that's taking it too far. This is not publicity. Like, you're telling, you're spreading shit. You know what I mean? You got some shit. And I know Nicki has like hella people tell her things, and like she has a lot of secrets. So I feel like the more she spills, like, and with all her receipts, yeah, like she has receipts and all that, but like it's just making her look bad because like these people are trusting you. Yeah. Not that like she shouldn't, you know, like, well, if Megan fucked her best friend's man, that's fucked up and that's disgusting. She shouldn't have done that. But like, girl, like, don't be fucking oh, like, you're getting the barbs riled up. Like, be fucking for real.
The barbs. Yeah. So you still going to see Nicki live?
Of course.
Fuck. I wonder if there's gonna be like signs and shit about like fuck Meg and stuff. I'm sure there will.
She's probably gonna rap Bigfoot because it's her new. She released it and it fucking blew up.
Fuck.
It became #1. She broke a record with that song.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, it's very split. Like, from what I'm reading, it's like people are either like, Nicki, shut the fuck up. Like, people are taking down their Nicki posters. You know how they have like Nicki in the American flag in the background, or they have like a Lana Del Rey one. Like, there are some barbs taking it down. They're like, I'm not a barb anymore. Like, this is just too far. But there's also people being like, nah, fuck that. Like, die hard barbs. Like, it's just very split. Like, I'm never seeing like more of anything. I think if I could say that there are more of anything, I'm seeing a lot of people like still love Nicki and still love Megan, but they're like, Nicki, what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think a lot of people lose interest in Nicki. I think that they're just, you know.
Yeah, I feel like she's on the losing side of all this.
But I paid hella for them
Not a good
tickets, so of course I'm going, baby. It's
Hell
sold out.
Yeah, not a good look for Nicki at all. But
Yeah.
all right, thanks for giving us the lowdown. We're gonna discuss it.
Thanks for the research. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Is my baby there? Huh.
What does she think of all this?
What do you think of all this?
She doesn't have to say on the pod, but
She said same as me.
Oh, great, nice, good commentary.
it's a great take. All right.
All right.
Okay, I'm your pop culture news
Yeah,
anchor
no,
over here.
deadass.
Yeah, that was good.
Things.
You're definitely
I need my own segment.
the pop culture correspondent. Yeah.
You know how much I love the attention, babe.
All right. I love you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, not a
Wow.
good look from Nick.
Not a good
Nicki
look from
at all.
Nick, son.
You know? It's such a fucking power move for Meg to just like
Not saying.
drop all that shit and just not fucking respond at all.
Yeah.
And I'd seen it because like Lindsay was looking through all that shit in front of me at one point, just on X, I guess, not Twitter. Like Nicki was just going off like over and over and over and over again, like long ass tweets, hella emojis, just like fucking.
I think it's
so
just a
pressed,
little
you know?
telling, seeing how triggered you get.
Yeah.
This definitely is like a triggering subject for her. But I mean, the intenseness of what her husband and brother's actions are
Pretty
intense.
fucked, you know?
I mean, and like she said, like Lindsay said, it's not allegedly or suppose, it's charged.
Yeah.
Which means it happened. Like, you know, you can't even just be like, well, it's still under investigation. Nah, you know, you get charged, which is, it's just like, when you're gonna date someone like with her brother, like, because if your brother does something like that, like, you could still be like, yeah, I love my brother, like, I'm always gonna love him, he's my brother, but what he did is wrong.
Yeah.
You know? And with your husband, it's like, you're fucking choosing. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Because your brother, you can't really choose your family, you know?
Mhm.
And it's like, there's some sense of maybe loyalty, you know? But with your husband, it's like, you knew.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, how
It's pretty
Nicki's could pick anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's like Nicki could literally pick anyone. It's like, why would you pick someone like this? But you know, you don't choose your lovers. I guess they choose
The
you.
love chooses you.
That was fun. That was crazy. How he said he
A lot of
likes when
twists
she
and turns,
asks
huh?
immature. When she asks
Oh, yeah.
immature, like, that's the
Wait,
worst
who
thing.
said that again? Was it the
Nicki's husband.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Well, it's bad because one, it makes it look like he's basically saying that she's like,
Acting immature, huh?
you know, unhinged in this whole thing. Is that the proper use of that?
I thought that's not like unbothered.
Huh?
Doesn't unhinged mean unbothered?
No, I think unhinged is like this was like Saltburn is unhinged, like it's just out of pocket.
Okay.
I think it's another way to say out of pocket.
Okay.
We should call Lindsay. But yeah, I hella thought it was like I think I thought it was a publicity stunt because I was just like, where the fuck did like Megan even come? Like it just seemed like it came out of nowhere, like that line about
Why?
her.
Like, did all of a sudden you get like, because it's like also with Megan too. I guess what the only thing I would say is, why now?
But I think the thing that makes me think now that it's real is that they've had like ongoing beef apparently. So I didn't know that before. So I'm like, okay.
It's like, but why? Why are there so many beefs? Like, you know, Cardi and Nicki have
Yeah,
like, had
Cardi
beefs
and
when
Nicki
when Cardi was
for
coming
days.
out. Cardi,
Yeah.
Cardi.
I'm gonna party with Cardi.
and anyways, I've always been like a Nicki lover in a sense of there's just so much
You're a barb?
There's so much disrespect to her name.
You look like a barb right now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But like, there's so much disrespect in the sense of like, dude, she's just been in the game for so long, hit
Yeah.
after hit,
Yeah.
revolutionized the woman rapping industry, you know, and just because she like kind of not retired, but basically retired, I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, especially like I think in these last couple of years, she's been more active than like the last like 8 years, you know. I feel like for a long time she wasn't doing anything.
I used to just get annoyed because I feel like she would just want to be a feature on every fucking song.
She
Like
was. For a
every
while,
time
yeah,
there
I
was a
think so.
hit, there'd be a fucking
But she kill it.
there'd be a remix with her feature. Yeah, she was always good, but I think I was just like,
Make a song.
it makes her seem like a biter. I feel like
Yeah.
oh, it's a good song like Black Beatles. Let me fucking hop on it. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, like I think I was like, make your own shit, but she is like for sure a
But it
fucking
definitely
legend.
does.
You know.
I mean, I can see why like Megan call him out. The thing is like, you know, when you call someone out, then you got to look at yourself too. You know,
Yeah.
you can't call someone out, but I'm sure Megan hasn't done anything as bad as dating like a pedophile. You know.
Yeah.
Or what is it?
Well, I mean, who knows? Apparently, she has a bunch of dirt on her. So.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, maybe. But that's the thing is, like, if you're gonna call someone out on something, then you better be like damn sure that you're not any worse, you know.
Yeah.
And then it's also timing. Like, why now? Could have called it out a lot earlier or something, you know, stuff like that. It's like stupid, but yeah.
Anyways, I got Meg. Who do you got?
I got, as in who's right.
Just, you know,
I think Meg isn't right, but I like Nicki's music.
Yeah,
I like Nicki's talent.
I think Nicki for sure has had like the bigger influence on me, and like I used to listen to her shit a lot, you know, because she was always in like every fucking Drake song, and like just she was like there all the time, like.
And her bars
you'd
are
know
always
every
iconic.
fucking bar of hers too, you know, like not just the dude. So that's, yeah.
Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. Oh, something. What the thing? I was like, oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, I have something to talk about.
Let's hit it.
Okay, so last week we were talking about my glucose levels.
Right? Oh, nice.
Because I went to the doctors and got blood tested.
Yeah.
And the only one that was really concerning was my glucose because it was high. The average range, it's supposed to be the normal range, is 70 to 100. Last week, it was
107,
which was concerning because that's like indication of like maybe like diabetes or something like that.
Yeah.
But they were quick to say, did you fast? And I did not, because I did not know I had to, and I fasted, which calmed me down because that was what Chris was saying. It was like, that's the most likely reason why I'd be so high, your glucose, because you didn't fast. So I didn't eat till like 10 p.m. the night before, and then I slept, and I didn't go to the doctor till I had like 12-hour gap basically from eating. So now, okay, who cares about that one? Scroll this way. It's
that
going
way?
to say glucose fasting. The other way.
Fasting blood sugar, glucose fasting. Dude, it's even higher. Holy shit. Jaime.
Yeah.
No. It's even higher, you guys, than the first time. No. Do you have diabetes?
So he said,
Jaime.
probable impaired glucose, recommend low sugar and low carbohydrate diet. And then they just gave me a call and they said, you're pre-diabetic. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's fucking crazy. But then I looked it up. I looked up some facts here. Well, it is really concerning.
Oh my gosh.
But I also looked up
I was
that
not expecting that.
80% of the population is pre-diabetic, but they don't
80%?
Yeah.
I kind of want to get my shit checked now.
But they said like most people don't know because either it's like the symptoms are so common of like unhealthy Americans or just like no symptoms, you know? But I mean, diabetic is obviously concerning because not only the symptoms it comes with, but then it turns into diabetes within like 5 to 10 years if you don't change your shit.
Fuck. I should get a physical.
You should.
I never do that.
Once a year.
Not since high school when I was
and just
like
get like all your blood
physical,
tested.
but I wouldn't even get blood tested. Oh fuck.
So I looked up some. Let's look up some.
So did your heart fucking drop when they told you that?
I was a little like, I just expected it to be normal, you know?
Yeah.
I'll talk about it right now.
Okay,
yeah, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I was just like, God damn it. Like, I was expecting it to be normal, and it was a little bit of a, and I was at work, too. I was just like, God.
Fuck.
And I was like obviously scared and concerned, and then I was just like, again, when it's like when you get older and shit starts happening to you, you know?
Dude, I think you said that when we were like driving up to go snowboarding. You're like, are we just at that age now where like shit starts messing up?
Yeah, if you're not
Because
taking
we're
care
all
of
fucking
yourself.
fat now. You know?
God
We've
knows.
all gained like 10 plus
Only
pounds.
person who's not fat is Andrew and Noel.
Well, Noel, we don't know, but
No, I don't know, but I have a
I'm sure he's fit.
I have a suspicion that he's working out.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, fuck, I gotta change, because I think this is another indication of the weight gain, and then just like not doing anything and
Not exercising enough.
yeah, it's
You
just
don't
not
eat
working.
crazy unhealthy, do you?
I think I just been eating a lot. I've been eating like some super full lately.
But a lot of sugars? Does it have to be sugar, or is it just eating a lot and being unhealthy?
Well, okay, let me just explain what pre-diabetes is, like description-wise, okay? Pre-diabetes means you have a higher than normal blood sugar level. It's not high enough to be considered type 2 diabetes yet, But without lifestyle changes, adults and children with prediabetes are at high risk to develop type 2 diabetes.
High risk.
Yeah. Well, it ain't low risk. It ain't low diabetes. It ain't low blood sugar.
It ain't anti-diabetic.
If you have prediabetes, the long-term damage of diabetes, especially to your heart, blood cells, and kidneys, may already be starting.
Fuck, dude. This is not sounding good.
There's good news, however. Progression from prediabetes to type 2 diabetes isn't inevitable. Eating healthy foods, making physical activity part of your daily routine, and staying at a healthy weight can help bring your blood sugar level back to normal. The same lifestyle changes that can help prevent type 2 diabetes in adults might also bring children blood sugars levels back to normal. So let's look at some symptoms.
So,
oh, but yeah, and then I did read another article that was saying like, yeah, there's like you're more likely for like heart attacks and shit.
yeah,
like
I'm
that.
sure it all comes
Jesus
with
Christ,
it.
what?
The heart disease, all that.
So then symptoms. Okay, prediabetes don't usually have any signs or symptoms. One possible sign of prediabetes is darkened skin on certain parts of the body. Affected areas can include the neck, armpits, and groin, which I don't think I have. Classic signs and symptoms that suggest you've moved from prediabetes to type 2 diabetes include increased thirst, frequent urination, increased hunger, fatigue, it's a big one, blurred vision. I'm already blind.
That seems noticeable. Oh, fuck, but with you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Numbness or tingling in the feet or hands. Remember I was telling you about that on the car ride? And I was like, dude, my arms feel tingly. And they have been. My arms have been tingling.
Did you tell the doctor that?
No. I already fucking have it, so. Frequent infections. I mean, I don't know. Unless I don't know of.
What about that gonorrhea you had a year back?
I did it. Slow healing sores.
You always have something. Canker
sores,
sores,
and they take forever.
ringworm.
Okay,
Yeah.
what? Jeez, ringworm has been so long.
I know.
I don't know why it says unintended weight loss. Let's switch that around. Unintended weight gain.
Yeah, fuck.
But I think this is the pre-diabetes to type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see the causes real quick. Sorry. The exact cause of pre-diabetes is unknown, but family history and genetics appear to play an important role. What is clear is that people with pre-diabetes don't process sugar, glucose, properly anymore. Most of the glucose in your body comes from the food you eat. When food is digested, sugar enters your bloodstream. Insulin allows sugar to enter your cells and lowers the amount of sugar in your blood. Insulin is produced by a gland located behind the stomach called the pancreas. Your pancreas sends insulin to your blood when you eat. When your blood sugar level starts to drop, the pancreas slows down the secretion of insulin into the blood. When you have a pre-diabetes, this process doesn't work as well. As a result, instead of fueling your cells, sugar builds up in your bloodstream. This can happen because your pancreas may be not making enough insulin, or your cells become resistant to insulin and don't allow as much sugar in. Yeah. So being overweight doesn't help. Waist size, your diet, inactivity, age, family history, race or ethnicity. Looks like Hispanics are definitely more. Black people, American Indian, and Asian American are more likely, of course. God damn it. Gestational diabetes. I don't know, whatever. Tobacco, smoke, sleep.
We gotta start taking care of ourselves, man.
So then I asked my family. I was like, well, just Marissa, Alex, and Izzy. I was like, does anyone in our family have diabetes? I just said diabetes. And the response I got was an astounding yes. Your mom is, I believe, a pre-diabetic. I think she meant grandma and mom are pre-diabetic. Then my sister said grandma Michaela and grandma Martha and were diabetic. We also have a history of breast cancer, high blood sugar. Oh, actually, I knew the breast cancer one. I think I've seen a lot of my family have breast cancer.
Yeah.
And then Alex says I had the highest blood pressure possible. And Marissa said, like, right now. Alex said, yes, I've had high blood sugar pressure since 2019, but I take medication for it called hypertension too.
My mom has really high blood pressure too, and it always scares me.
And then Alex says, I think your dad is too. And then, yeah, Izzy said dad and mom are diabetic.
Holy fuck, Jaime.
That's not if you do the fasting.
You gotta break the cycle, dude.
I know. I was like, I'm
It's
one
like
of you guys.
every one of your family members has it.
Like, Jesus Christ. So I think that's why, too, like, genetically,
Yeah.
it's not looking good.
Okay, what can we change? What are you gonna do what's your plan? What are you gonna do from here on out?
I think I'm going to try to overdose in as much sugar as I can because, like, if I'm going to kill myself, that's going to be the best way.
Yeah.
Fuck the system.
Yeah.
Just go, like, full on Halloween, getting the candy, eating it, and just like when they like sit in the car and they go in the garage. No, don't do that. Just get a bowl of bubble gum, just start chewing it. Watch the end of Better Call Saul. Just
diabetic coma. Fuck.
It's not working.
Did it make you feel better when you like when you saw that 80% of Americans are fucking like pre-diabetic?
Yeah, it was like, okay, well, it's not that bad, but
But I think you should be doing some shit, you know?
Because I want to. You ever see those videos when they're like they have an illness or a disease or something, and they like change their lifestyle like so dramatically that like they don't need like that much medication or all that stuff because they did the other stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like I want to do it like that, you know, like I want to come back the next year and get blood tests and like, dude, it's normal or something like that, you know, because of the lifestyle change.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck, it's hard. But I remember like before I got these results, I was like, if I'm like diabetic or something, like that's a beautiful wake up call.
Yeah.
You know, like that's it. And well, you know, I'm here. So
this is the wake up call.
This is the wake up call.
And now you don't feel shit.
Oh, I do.
I can tell you're not worried.
I'm worried, but I'm just like, I'm thinking too drastic, you know? I think it's just, well, fuck, drastic times. I know. You saw the results.
Oh, man. Well, there goes the fucking mukbang anime review fucking idea.
Unless I'm eating salads.
Damn it.
And the weird part is like it's also like specific ass things, I think. Like, you know, like because even if I eat fruit, I think fruit's sugary, right?
Yeah, very.
So it's like you can't even just be like, oh, I want to eat like fruit. It's like, no, I think that changes, right?
I think
like
you gotta go carnivore, man. It's the
maybe.
only way.
Fuck, dude.
It's the
I
only
think I gotta
way.
go fasting. Just no insulin, no sugar.
Yeah. You know what confuses me is like, because they say like no carbs or like less carbohydrates or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
it's low sugar, low carbohydrates.
So that means you also got to lay off like bread and shit like that?
I guess.
That's, I guess, because it like gives you a lot of
Something.
energy. So is that related somehow to sugar and shit?
I've always felt fatigued.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of those symptoms were like shit that
Normal.
everybody feels.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
bro,
That's
I feel
why-
fatigued because I'm working fucking 40 hours a week, you know?
Yeah.
I feel fucking blindness.
I feel thirsty because I'm not drinking enough water.
Exactly. You know?
I feel
I pee a
blurry
lot
because
because
I'm tired. I
I
pee a
drink
lot. Yeah.
water.
You know, it's like it's like shit like that where it's like you can't
None
really
of those
tell.
fucking made sense.
Okay, well, shut up.
Oh,
But-
man.
I don't know. It just sucks because I'm like, now I had to do something.
We're going to do weekly updates, and that's how I'm going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Now I'm really wondering what if I'm fucking like pre-diabetic, you know?
Well, fuck. See,
Or
this
people
is
I know.
basic Chris, right? Like I have a moment of something like that happens to me, and he's like, "How do I make it about me?" And like, how can I change it? Like he's gonna come next week and be like, "I'm full diabetic," just so like all the heartthrobs could comment, "Oh my God, Chris! Oh no, my baby Chris! Oh my God, I want to see him for 24 hours because there's so much to talk to." Sorry, I'm sorry.
You fuck. I'm trying to help you. Okay? You fucker. We're going to do weekly check-ins.
Yes.
We're going to have a segment called Jaime's Diabetes Update.
Do I have to? Should I get those things?
JDU.
Isn't those things like you check your blood sugar? When you're
Probably. We should do that. We should do that.
and every week.
And we're going to start doing Zins. Because that's going to help.
Oh, it's gonna help because I'm gonna be wanting to smoke cigarettes from now on because my life's going to shit.
Yeah. Let's just add as many fucking unhealthy things.
The dark
As
because
many
bag is
vices.
just like full diabetes. Everything's just wrong. Yeah, man. I mean,
Not much we can do at this point.
I'm a has-been.
Oh, fuck, Jaime.
I'm a Make-A-Wish kid.
So you don't have a plan, huh? No plan, no fucking...
I got it. Like
When did you find this out?
this morning,
Oh, shit.
10:30.
Okay, so
I
you're
don't
still
have much
processing.
time. Jesus Christ, I'm still in shock.
You're still processing.
You know?
Okay. That makes it a little better.
All right. Not even Taylor knows.
Damn, I was going to say, what does she think about it?
I want to talk to her about it. Tell her I might not be here next year. I might not have all my fingers.
There might not be no San Diego. I might have to go without you. Carry the torch, you know?
Nice. My dreams are coming true, Chris. You can get famous off me.
Oh, fuck. You did say that last spot. Holy
I'll do this
shit.
for us.
Oh, my God.
Someone give me an orange juice.
Dude, the fucking clip I'm going to make out of this. You showing your result the first time?
Yeah, and just be like, oh, it's going to be nothing. Pre-diabetic, man.
Holy shit. You should put that in your bio on Instagram.
I might be pre-diabetic, but I love me some sugar.
Oh, my God.
That's on the spot. Oh my God.
Wow. Just put pre-diabetic in there somewhere. Just throw it in there. Or maybe that'd be a good Instagram caption. Just pre-diabetic. Mic drop.
Pre-diabetic. Let's go. Is the camera not charged?
The battery died. It was 100%.
It's never happened.
All right. Well, I think
Yeah,
that's a
let's
good
call
place
it.
to end it, huh? Hopefully,
right, guys.
let's pray to God the video saved.
Please.
Please.
Jesus fucking shit.
I guess you guys know that by now, whether it's there or not.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for everything. Pray for me, please. I need the prayers and insulin. So one or the other would help. But be safe and go get your blood test.
Yeah, maybe you should. You
Maybe
know,
you should.
let's take a look.
Because
Let's
look
see
at
what's
me.
going on?
I mean, 5'9" stud.
You look so healthy. You're not even fat. You
Yeah,
know?
I don't even look like a day over 17.
Yeah.
And, All right. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.
You